So you decide as an organization, hey, it's time to make a change, and we were not the only ones you talked to.
Mm-hmm.
What was it that made you make the decision to go with Jack Lorry Group?
The attentiveness. I think you guys came out at least, I mean, even that initial visit, then you guys came out at least 3 more times. I probably had made the decision before you came out, multiple times after. It's not like your people came down and kept coming down. It's not to that extent, but
we like to stalk our customers.
Right? That didn't happen. I think that I had already made the decision, and that's why you guys made the repeat visits, because you had to come and evaluate things. But I think it was the attentiveness of the people who came out and, listening. They were very professional. I'm not always, I'm goofing off, I'm joking, but they fed into all of that. Now it's a little bit different. They get who I am, but it was just a different feeling. The other company, I had to chase down the quote. That's a big no-no for me. If you want the business and you're going to be hungry for it, I shouldn't have to chase you down to say, I need your quote so I can compare it so my boss knows I did my due diligence and I'm not just favoring somebody or don't have personal connections.
Right.
I'm trying to avoid that. And I don't have, this isn't a situation where there was any personal connection whatsoever, but I have to present that I've done due diligence, that there's not another company out there that's going to be better. And I had to chase the quote down over like a 3-week period.
Wow.
And so I was already, that was bad, from the beginning. If I have to do that, then you're not going to, if I have a minor issue of toilet paper not being put in stalls, who's going to listen to me at that point? It's even if it is just your salesperson, that's the face of your company. And that culture, to me, has already been expressed as to what it's going to be if I come on board, So that's how I chose.
That's awesome. A lot of times I've talked with folks and that just the act of making a change sometimes can be hard enough that they resist making the change. It's sort of the devil why do I want to go with this pain of transitioning and all that? Talk me through the transition process. So you've made the decision, Jack Lorry Group comes in, but boy, those first 4-8 weeks can sometimes be painful.
I don't have that kind of personality. I don't get hung up on those things. Because if a change is needed, the pain that I'm enduring, if it was enough for me to make the decision to change, then I need to do whatever it takes to get past that first initial implementation pain. So I know the type of person that you're talking about, that I'm comfortable where I'm at and I don't know what's on the other side. I know that they're going to fail every 3 months and I'm going to have to contact, I get that, but for me, I'd rather have the new adventure than the old sludge going on. That's just me in life, period. So I'm not like, I guess, the rest of the population in that sense, but I want what I want. And if I can start over and talk to a new person and there's no baggage, I would rather go that route than to deal with the old stuff and keep being disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
It's that whole insanity thing. You can't expect to keep doing the same thing and get different results. So I'm going to jump and I want different results. So you have to do that. So I don't know, change doesn't bother me. No.
Cool. Well, what's life like now? We've been working with you for a few months. Tell me what it's like now.
Overall, the change, things are cleaner. People are noticing that it smells better. There's not as much stuff missed. And David, who's the original cleaner that we have, he is very attentive, and he is over the top sometimes when I tell him something's not correct or not, something that somebody expected. He goes so far and I have to pull him back. I'm like, it's not the end of the world. No one's questioning your ancestry. Just bring it back. It's just that these are the things that people prefer, and I'm just sharing them so that they keep talking good about you and not blaming you for silly things, because people are petty, and I know that too. And I'll be quick to tell somebody, if they're coming to me with something that's really petty, that is petty. You know, that you don't even keep your house that clean at home. How do you expect somebody to do that here? This is an industrial environment, you know? So just keep people in check. But overall, I mean, we're happy. Nobody's came to me and said, this is just as bad as the other people. So that's good. And they're saying it smells cleaner, so that's good.
Well, we smell better, and we don't suck as much as the other people.
Yes.
Ouch.
But as I told your people when they came in, I'm like, your bar is like down here, so there's not a lot, you know, you could just do some like little tiny things and you're gonna already just be like, oh my. So like, it's not gonna be difficult to wow us, but I think it's way better. It's way better. So
awesome. Well, what other things could we do to keep raising that bar?
Just keep the attentiveness up. So I always email Heather, and then I throw everybody else on there because I said I don't know who I'm supposed to. I'm just throwing everybody I know because I don't know who really needs to know. And she said it doesn't matter because they're all going to know anyway. So well, then let me save you the step. I'll just put you all on the email and you all can talk about it instead of then you have to send it. And I won't. You know, I just put everybody. Just keeping that open communication. And when I came in the other day and the floors in the bathroom, I guess, were sticky. I don't know even what happened. Today, nobody's complained to me and said they're still sticky. And I just shoot those things off, you know, and I mean, they've been addressed as far as I know very quickly. That's it. Just pay attention. And then the next day, at least don't have it happen again. That's all I mean, it doesn't take a lot to keep me happy.
Yeah, we actually, hopefully by early next year, we'll have a customer portal. So you don't have to worry about personalities or who do I talk to, but you'll have an app right on your desktop, just click it and whatever you need to say. And so whether it's extra work requests or issues or anything like that, that's in development. We're really excited about getting that out. You're not the first person to bring up how critical communication is, and you realize that, well, do I talk to this person or do I talk to that person?
Right.
And you know, we want our customer to just give us the information. We need to take care of that, as opposed to you having to manage things.
Right. Yeah, that would be helpful. Because then it's just going, you know, it doesn't matter. And if Heather's not out or not at her desk or wherever she's getting her email, you know, then it gets taken care of by whoever. Somebody's constantly managing that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've been awesome here. I want to give you the opportunity to give any last parting words of wisdom, advice, thoughts, rude remarks, anything.
Many rude remarks because you're killing me. No, I don't have anything. The team has been awesome. I mean, I really appreciated them. They're all really fun when they come. I mean, if they don't work well while they're in the office, you can't tell that when they're out here. So if they seem to interact very well together. I know a lot of other companies may not appreciate being visited 3 times before you take over, but I do, because that just meant that they wanted to make sure they got everything right before coming in. So I haven't had any bad experiences. The carpet cleaning was easy. They brought somebody in last night to do windows. That was very easy. It's whatever. Just don't make me chase stuff down. The more information you can give me to where I don't have to chase it down, the better. Having people here at the time they say they're going to be here, that's awesome, you know. So sometimes it's just those little things you don't think about. Just stay on top of them, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, Sunita, you've been great. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you and your business. If there's anything we can do for you and Micromatic, please don't hesitate to ask. As we had our email exchange, you know, hopefully this was fun. We get to show all your friends. We'll put it on YouTube and you know, you didn't ramble on. You weren't boring, so I didn't even have to tap into this yet. So, but I had it ready.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.